Come on. I'm Johnny Tull, I'm Cinema Programme Manager at the Tyneside Cinema. Thanks to everyone for coming today. I'm really pleased to be able to screen Andy's film, and much more pleased than that actually to see so many of you here as well. So I do hope you enjoy the film, but I'm going to introduce you to Andy, the man behind it all. Thank you.
Thank you, Johnny. The Tyneside Cinema is a great venue, and there's the Citizen Kane and Terry Gilliam things coming on, but obviously you picked the right day to come, because this is really where it's at. Yeah, it's taken 4 years to get this film from when we were filming it to before you today, so it's absolutely brilliant to be able to screen it here at the Tyneside, which is just such a fantastic local venue, and it does so much with film, but for filmmakers as well. After the screening, once the credits are completely finished rolling, we're going to do a brief Q&A, me and the lead actor, Gray McCulloch. So for those of you interested, feel free to stick around. The rest of you feel free to escape at that point, but enjoy the film. Thank you very much.
It's all about the first impression we're making, and we're nowhere to be seen.
5 million. Teddy Bear's Picnic and Blood.
Thank you all for coming, that's really kind of you. I'm going to ask Gray McCulloch if he's about. He's the lead actor in the film. I know him as Rowan, he's got sort of two names, so I'm going to ask him about that. If he'd like to join me. Hurry up, Rowan. For those of you who don't know, that was a film that was made for £1,000, which isn't very easy to do.
Did you pay the actors and actresses?
No, we didn't pay the actors and actresses. But at the same time, we didn't get paid either, so it wasn't particularly exploitative, and we were very open at the start. There is no money, so, you know, you can ask for something, guys, but there isn't anything to give you, you know. Hey!
Still got this guy.
You still got this. Hey, nice one. How you doing, mate? What's it like seeing yourself on the big screen?
Brilliant, brilliant. So, great film. So,
Yeah?
Yep, it was an enjoyable time.
Yeah.
Quite a long time ago.
It was quite a long time ago, yeah. It
A bit
takes
older,
long.
still got my looks. So. Still single as well. So.
No surprise there.
Sorry?
So, what is your name, Mr. McCulloch?
My real name is Rowan, but there's already an actress called Rowan McCulloch, so parents messed that one up. So Gray is my middle name actually, but you can call me Rowan, that's fine.
So, what was it like making something like that?
It was actually really good fun, mainly because you sort of let us ad-lib most of it. Some of it is horrific, so like your sort of inappropriate jokes and things like that, but he's managed to sort of cut it, so...
Cut some of them out. There's still a few in there.
There's about, how many hours? 100 and...
Well, we shot 125 hours of video to make a 90-minute movie, which is why it takes about 2 years to edit that single-handedly.
The first version was like 3 hours long. That was
Well, the first version was 8 hours long. The first version you saw was about 3 hours long, yeah. Yeah.
Anyone want the 8-hour version?
No, you definitely... It's just more you. Who'd want
Call
that?
him up. What's your number?
When people see you camping in Wooler in the middle of December, presumably that's something you actually did.
Yes, we did. We weren't allowed into your house. So.
Well, I seem to remember on the one opportunity you did go into the house, you and Sam, which is the guy who plays Raoul, the guy who gets shot, you left muddy footprints all up the stairs and everything.
Wasn't me.
No, I did shout at you guys and blame you guys, and you nearly left, and it turned out to be the girls.
I think it was Matchett up there, he plays Badge.
It could have been, yeah. So guys, we've got any more questions?
Rowan, are you anything like Jamie Gunn in real life?
Yep.
That's my sister Rosie. I think most people were sticking hands up, but you just shouted out. That's fine, that's fine.
Yeah, pretty much. Sometimes it's annoying. I even annoy myself sometimes, so...
You annoy me regularly.
It's part of my job.
It's part of
Just
your
doing my job.
Rowan's actually created a new personality, which is him most of the time now, which is Roj. It's half Rowan and it's half Jamie. And when you see him now, he's Roj. He's this weird combination of the guy I used to know and the person on the screen, as you can see.
Yeah.
Okay, we had some hands. Yes,
How
ma'am.
did you get Ian McCulloch to appear?
Ian McCulloch.
Genuine cult star.
Yeah, definitely.
My dad, so...
Kidding.
He's over there. So,
Yeah, he did us a really kind turn. He agreed to do a cameo in the movie, which was just amazingly kind of him. It was great having a pro on set, you know, because normally I'm working with plebs.
Sorry? I am a professional.
You are professional. Yeah, so it's very kind of Ian McCulloch, because we all know the experience he's got, and I think that's the only time you guys have ever acted together.
Yep, apart from... We always put on plays at home, so... shame.
Hey, we've got a hand.
Have you got anything else planned?
Anything else planned? Well, we want to finish this one off first, really. Trying to get a decent distribution deal for it. In a couple of months' time, I don't think you even know this yet, people are going to be able to get it off iTunes and Amazon and quite a few different things. And right now, you can already download it off the website. On the website, there's hundreds and hundreds of deleted scenes. What do you make of all your deleted scenes? It's just more of you rambling on, really, isn't it?
Yeah, basically the deleted scenes are sort of scenes that he'd set up, and then we just went on for half an hour sometimes, sort of getting worse and worse, I think. But
yeah.
We bloody love them. We thought they were brilliant jokes.
Yeah.
Take a bow, match it. No, he doesn't want to. He's not. Save answers. Yeah, but they were actually deleted scenes were actually quite funny, but you can see that they wouldn't sort of work within the film that we've got now, because some of them aren't even about the film. You just went off on a tangent.
Well, even during the film, I think there's several bits where we go off on a tangent, but yeah, definitely. One of the things I wanted to do, because I not only love watching films, I love the whole process of filmmaking. So we wanted to make a film that showed filmmaking, particularly independent filmmaking, right from the start, right to the end. In fact, one thing I should really do, because there's some people here that were in it, I should really thank everyone that was involved in it and everyone that supported it, because it wasn't just me and it wasn't just Ro, Jay, Gray, whatever you call it. Mainly us. No, we had some really, really key creative people involved, and you wouldn't have that film today without those people. So
yeah, the music as well, that's awesome.
Music's awesome, animation, sound, camera, all the people who were involved in it. I mean, there's some really skilled people, and we've got to thank them, really. But we finished with
Thank them.
Match
it.
Yeah, match it as well.
Think about.
Yeah. Why didn't you come up, match it?
Shame.
I haven't got another microphone though, you'll have to share. When you see the horrible black and white footage in the film, that's the total hell stuff, this man recorded all of that.
Yeah, there is. It's not his real name.
You need your hat really though, don't you?
Yeah. I feel the same.
But if you can, you've got to watch the whole hour-and-a-half long version of the black and white one. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
I watched it. I tried to make my dad watch it once, and he was like, "No way."
No, that sounds like a joke, but the Total Hell film, the black and white one that actually exists as a full film that we'll be selling online and
$10.99. So
$10.99.
More expensive than this one.
Do you know what? I'd get a lot of returns at $10.99. At 99p, we might do okay.
Yeah, it is rubbish. I've watched it twice.
Yeah, it's absolutely
good camera
horrendous, isn't it?
The camera did actually work. It was actually quite a good camera for what it was, even though I was slagging off in the film. It was actually functional, which was amazing. It was really good fun to use. It was really robust. So I think it had been thrown around some woods beforehand, even though it was kind of falling apart.
Would you use it again?
Probably not.
Get one of them.
I'd probably treasure it.
How much is that?
Keep it as a kind of...
Share the mic.
So I'd probably just, keep it as a little kind of a memento of the time we spent together in those woods.
Nothing else happened in the woods.
I've got the camera footage that says otherwise.
That's a shame.
Yeah. No, that camera was really funny because we had it as a joke and it was meant to record something terrible, and it actually ended up getting an image pretty similar to our efforts, and actually recorded audio with that horrible little microphone taped on the top that was infinitely better than what we had with our semi-professional microphones. I spent like about 6 weeks making that footage look terrible, and then we had an expert come in and make all the sound awful. So although it looks terrible, the black and white stuff, it was actually quite good, your efforts, my friend.
Yeah, probably. I'll probably take up a role as an actual cameraman now.
Yeah, nice one.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Are there bits of the film which you wish you could do again, but differently?
That's a difficult thing to say. If you had like sort of infinite resources and a lot more time and things, then yeah, definitely. But I don't think, without hindsight, there's not stuff I could have done differently on the day. I'm very happy with how it all came together. I think the actors are fantastic. When I set out to make it, I think it's actually a better film than I thought it was going to be, so I'm happy with it. And I hope we can get lots of copies out there. Tell your friends about it, make them visit the website, Send the trailer out there to them.
I think there's certain things when I've watched that there's jokes you can think of afterwards that I would have liked to sort of add in, but I think it's worked well. It's good job. Good job.
Because the film, I think you mentioned this, but the film was basically ad-libbed. We had a structure, and it was a pretty serious structure which we edited to. But as far as the actual dialogue, these guys just ran with it. Rowan's quite a funny guy. Be funny, Rowan.
Sure.
You got laughs.
Comedy stuff. Good. I liked it when someone laughed really loudly when Raoul got killed.
Yeah, I like that. No one ever laughs there. We've had test screenings, we've done all sorts of things. No one laughs when he's dead, so someone has a really sick sense of humour. Hey, nice one. No.
It wasn't just a normal laugh, it was out there. That was crazy.
Yeah, if we need a laugh in a sequel or a future film or something, then we're coming for you, buddy, because that was a great laugh.
Poor old Raoul. He's got to work, he can't be here.
Yeah, Sam, who plays Raoul, couldn't be here sadly because he's working or drinking in London.
Both.
Both, I would
Don't film that.
Sam's actually quite method, isn't he? So when you see him drinking a lot of vodka and generally being scruffy and unpleasant, that's just Sam.
I think we were pretty much, after every day of filming, we were pretty hungover because we were all students at Newcastle at that stage. So it was good. It was good every day. Ah, mate, feel rough.
Yeah, I'd be up at 6, then you guys would crawl out of your tents at 11 with us already there with our cameras.
I put my tent on a tree stump as well, so it was rubbish.
How cold was that?
Cold,
It was
cold than a joke. And
going back to it.
I don't think I changed my clothes for 5 days. So probably because we weren't allowed in the house. We keep bringing that up.
If you're in my position, would you have let yourself and your friends in the house?
Yes.
Yes? Genuinely?
Maybe not match it. So because
he starts fires.
Yeah, he loves fires.
He just likes making fires. It's dangerous.
You burned down a school when you were a kid, didn't you?
I think this is for OJ.
Don't film that. He didn't. He tried to, but sorted him out. So.
Any last questions, guys? I've got one here.
Yeah, what did you think of the animation of you?
I liked it actually. I thought the one of Raoul as well was quite funny. We were making
Go
fun.
Canny here. I think Neil's in the room. Neil, you here? Hey, fantastic. Nice.
Yeah, I liked it because I actually saw that. I hadn't seen it before it was in the sort of film, and it was actually really good. Got a nice little smile there with the thing. And he made Raoul look a bit slimmer. So
he's so happy about that. He definitely is, isn't he? No, it's really key for us. The inspiration for the film was Terry Gilliam's Lost in La Mancha, for anyone who's seen it. And it's supposed to look like a sort of fairly modern, quirky sort of documentary, but shot by people at the level of Jamie Gunn. So by putting animation and things in, it's supposed to break you out of thinking you're watching a movie and this is a documentary, which is why you've also got bleeping, swear words, and Norman Lovett's voiceover. For anyone who's trying to work out who the voice was, the voiceover is Holly out of Red Dwarf, who did us a turn there, which is quite cool.
did you pay him? Because we didn't get paid. Did you get paid? No. No, none of us.
It's in the post, didn't you get it? Postal strikes.
Fair enough. Okay.
Eventually.
I'll wait near the letterbox.
Cool. Any final questions? I've got one at the back there. Yes, sir.
You mentioned Lost in La Mancha.
Yes.
Have you seen a film called American Movie?
American movies.
It's a documentary about a group of people in the town of Wisconsin.
Okay.
And it shows how they all supported this young director.
I'll have to look that one out. It sounds really good.
Funny.
Yeah?
He's offering parts to everybody in the town to get the money to make the movie. And
We should have done that. We should have some money.
Might have decent actors then.
Oh.
I mean, it was picked up by Sundance, so obviously, you know.
Yeah, no, it sounds good that, and I think you've just demonstrated the lack of research I did in the movies that are out there when writing it.
George Lucas is actually interested in this, so.
And we're back to Roger.
Georgie.
He's not interested.
No, he doesn't care.
It's not got enough CGI, and there's a bit of animation, but no Jar Jar. Yeah.
Did you think it would take as long as it did?
No, not for a second. I mean, it was never going to be a quick turnaround. I mean, everyone here probably knows this, but when you make a normal film, you've got several takes and you edit it together, whereas with this, 125 hours of video, picking all the best bits and keeping a narrative, having an 8-hour cut, then a 6-hour cut, then a 3-hour cut, that takes forever. But then getting a 3-hour cut that works, really, down to 97 minutes, including credits, that's where it's blood, sweat and tears time. And when I watch it with you, you tell me I've left out all these amazing things, but that it's still too long. So it's like
That's the way I work.
editing.
Helpful.
Helpful. Super
Always
helpful.
trying to help.
I think that's pretty much it. Well, we're going to go for a drink in the bar, just literally around that wall, I think. So feel free to join us. Thank you very much for your time, guys. Cheers. Buy a DVD. Yeah, I'll get rid of it. No, nice one, man. That was funny. Skills, well done.